Hey, this is Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Today is a warm day in November. I thought the season was going to be over last weekend, but Mother Nature has given us another opportunity to ride where it wasn't really cold. So today's going to do something different. I'm kind of excited about it. I'm going to be riding with the Northern Colorado Adventure Riders group. I'm headed up to Fort Collins, and we're going to do a 50-50 ride just outside of Fort Collins. So pretty excited to meet some new friends and ride together as a group. I don't think anything technical today, but it'll be fun. If this is something you're interested in, please stick around for the video. All right, it's a beautiful Sunday morning. Skies are clear. We're already almost up to 60 degrees this morning, so you see Long's Peak staring right at us. A little bit of snow up in the elevations, but the snow forecast doesn't look so great for Colorado for the next couple, 3 weeks, so hopefully the weather patterns will change. So like I said, today we are headed to Fort Collins. We're going to meet up at this place called Vern's Place, which is on the west side of Fort Collins. I have never been there, and I have never met the folks that I'm going to ride with today, so kind of excited. We've been talking back and forth through the Facebook group, and once the weather today turned out to be good, they decided to make this ride. All right, we are in LaPorte, getting ready to come up to the place where we're meeting, so it's a really nice drive. And we'll get this day started. It's like 65 now, so it's a little warm. I'm going to take a underlayer off, but excited to kind of see how things go. So we did end up going down 19 and then 17 and stayed off of 287 here till the last minute, but it's been a pretty good ride, so we'll see what happens. All right, looks like we got 6 of us for this ride. the dirt. So we'll see how these guys do as far as me and my speed. I think they're going to be outrunning me, so my version of riding is a little bit different, and that's all right. Well, I will say it is a beautiful ride. I have to come back out here one day and kind of do this at my own pace now that I have a route. Just kind of be able to stop and take a look, because I kind of like that stuff. Crazy. Buckhorn Ranger Station. Almost 8,000 feet, but it's pretty cool. So the group rides way too fast for me, and we got to a point where a couple roads intersect. I don't know which way they went, so we're going to kind of make our own way. I kind of know the path. And so where we turned around earlier, I think I'm going to head back out that way and see what it's like. And that should wind us back down to a highway. So we're going to give that a shot. If not, we'll just come back the way that we came and take the pavement back to 34 and just go that route. So we're just going to start exploring. So I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. We're going to keep going. See, it looks like all that path connects. So we'll see where it goes. So that's a Buddhist temple in the middle of the woods. So that's Marco ahead. He's from the group. He's from Italy. He's a professor at CSU, and told me about this place, and here we are. Strange. Well, it has turned out to be a beautiful day for riding. So this group, super nice guys, just ride at a different pace and speed than me. So, but I have enjoyed it, and I have the route all here, so I can come back and kind of enjoy it and not feel like I'm holding anyone back. So the one that's said Marco here, we had stopped and talked about coming to see this place, and so this road trail we're on goes through the Poudre Canyon, with tons of camping out here as well. So this is a more of a hard pack, smooth dirt road. So I think, like I said, I think there's a lot of good in group rides, but at the same time, you just have to match people's speed, capability, desire, all that stuff together. And this group I was riding with today, it just likes to go fast. So, you know, I have learned to just kind of make sure I ride my own ride, and it's, you know, it is what it is. I'm not trying to do anything or accomplish anything. I like enjoy going out riding. So today's been great. So I think at some point we'll get back to, I think, Route 14, and that's going to take us back into town, and then we will be heading back home. So tell you what, the scenery out here is something. I've never been up this way in around Fort Collins. I just hadn't gotten out to that point yet, and it's super pretty out here. Alright, I believe that is the end of it. Livermore is where this path ends for us, so get out of enduro mode, back in the road. Yeah, I'll head back 287 and then I'll jump off and head down 19 back toward Berthoud and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll also turn right.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Marcus, it's been great, man.
Yeah. Dan.
Yep. Thank you. All right, well, that was my day on the 50-50 ride outside of Fort Collins. We went up, down some twisties, and then up through some dirt roads for about 40 miles, 45 miles or so. So it was a good day. I thought the group ride was going to stay more of a group than not, but you know, sometimes that's the way it goes. So I rode my own ride. We got to see a cool Buddhist temple, which just is still one of those things that I just, you know, sitting in the middle of nowhere. Pretty neat stuff. Colorado is just one of those places where you get to see all kinds of things. But the scenery was beautiful. I had a good time. We put about 200 miles on the bike today, and or will by the time I get home. So hope you guys got something from the video. Thanks for watching so much. Give yourself a big thumbs up if you made it this far. Consider subscribing to the channel, and yeah, we'll see you next time.